Gartilove here doing his first tutorial on how to hack a PSP. This is for learning purposes only, not to steal, not to hack, not uh, to do anything to harm the Sony company or the PSP company in any way, only to show people what it would be like or how to hack. So let's get started. What we're gonna need is a PSP. I have a Slim, and I'm gonna be using a 1 gig memory card. I suggest do not go any lower than that. Not very likely that anybody will, but basically, if you're trying to do anything with this, you're gonna need more than a gig. I suggest at minimum, really, for true purposes, if you're actually going to use it, 2 gigs. But you can do it with 1 gigs, and I can show you how. But like I said before, this is not to hurt Sony in any way. What you're going to need is a PSP, a computer, internet, which you guys should all have because you're obviously watching my video on the internet. Alright, so first let's see if your PSP actually has the right system version. Alright, so power on your PSP and move over to settings. You'll be able to tell by it says settings right there, and move down till you see system settings, which is right there, and you click into that and move all the way to the bottom and then click one up, and you'll see the system information. You click on that and it'll show you system information. I'm trying to hide my IP address because I can get in trouble. So I am using 6.35. You can use 6.31. It doesn't matter. Just make sure it's one of these two. Alright. And what I'm going to have you do is, if you're new to hacking, I suggest you format to make sure that you have everything nice and easy, and it'll look exactly like mine. Alright, so what you do for that is you stay in system settings, but you go back, so your screen should look like this, and you move up to something that says format memory stick. Alright, and you just format. It's going to ask you, you click yes, yes, formatting complete. Alright, and you're done. Alright, so now what I'm going to need you to do is go to USB connect. Here, let me see. USB connect looks like that, says that it's under settings like before. You're going to need a cord, which I guess I should have mentioned before, but looks like that. What you use for your PS3 to connect your controller and charge it, and you just plug the USB part into your USB, plug this into the top like that. If you have the Go, you have something different, but you should know what to do. Let's assume that you know what you do, and then we move on to the next step from there. Okay, now that you've hooked up your PSP to your computer, you should have something pop up like autoplay, and then it'll be like removable disk something. Um, for this case, mine is I, if you can't tell. But you want to open folder, and I'll expand it. You'll see this. This is the basic bare minimum the PSP gets for its bare minimum. Let me say it again. Bare minimum. Alright? That's why we formatted it. So, what we're going to want to do is go to this website, which is the PSPX. I'll put the link in the box. We're calling it the box. You know, and where we're gonna want to go is in here. I'll just have it right here for you. But what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to download this and this, which I'll probably skip part of this and just put the downloaded page for what you need to download. And so you need these two, but there's two other links for downloads, and one of them is hidden for 6.31 and the other one is hidden for 6.35. And I have 6.35. I don't know what you have. We found out earlier, or you were supposed to find out earlier. But so I'm gonna pull this up, and you just download, and then go to your downloaded folder, which in most cases are in your folder and then downloads. But I happen to have mine on the desktop, and you know, you just go and go for one, and we're using winrar to extract the files, and I actually have the files extracted and all ready to go. So here's what you should get. This is everything that will be inside those folders. And so what I'm going to want you to do first is go and copy the eboot right here. It's eboot.pbp, and you're going inside the HBL and in the menu, and then paste. And you will be replacing what you had before, so just hit replace. Now go back, and I already did it, but there's a file that came with the demo file that you extract that wasn't already extracted. So, and this is the same file, so it's UCJS10094. You extract this, you get this folder, and the way they have it set up is one folder, two folder, and then in here. Well, the PSP doesn't like that, so if you have to have one folder and then the zip files. Otherwise, it thinks that there is no PSP data on there. And what I want you to do is take the copy of that and put it into go into PSP games, and actually not games, sorry, we're gonna wait for that, actually, second thought. So scratch the last part, just copy PSP, HBL, and h.bin, and copy, and go, oh come on, okay, we'll do it this way. We'll go back to the PSP, alright, paste it in, shouldn't take very long. It's 7.67 megabytes, so it's not going to take up your whole entire PSP. You know, so you should be fine. You gotta be choking me. I think this is the video player screwing with my computer. So this will be interesting. So now I have to go back into my folder with everything, and we've already extracted this, right? And you don't want to just copy it, but you want to go into it. So just go into it, and then after you've gone into it once, you take that and you copy it and you put it back into you put into, go to your PSP, go into the PSP folder, save data, and then paste. And then after this is pasted, you're pretty much done with the computer-based part of this. Okay, so now that that's done, I am going to switch back over. Okay, now we go back to the PSP, and if you did everything right, we should be fine, but you know, right now it's in USB mode, and it's hooked up to your computer, right? Alright, what you're going to want to do is get rid of that, which will take a few seconds, and it'll go back to being a regular screen. And then you just go over to games, right? And click X, and you get this game right here. It's all Japanese style. It's like, what? Oh yeah, okay. I'm in a mood. And you go into it, and you know the PSP logo goes forever. It loads. This is where you can skip it. You'll come to this, right? It'll make the cool noise. You'll come up. Alright. Now, you're going to want to move back over to here and down to oh, I went too far, my bad. Down to system settings like before, and we're gonna go down to system information. And because I don't want to show what my IP thing is, you know, I'm covering that up, but I'll try to. Alright, see now it says 6.35 Pro, and if you have 6.3, mine says 6.35. If you have 6.31, it will say 6.31 Pro. But now your PSP is hacked. This is my first tutorial. Sorry if it took a long time to explain. I'm new to this, and hopefully in the future I will be able to do things more quickly and efficiently, and be able to have you guys understand me better. If there's anything you think that would help, let me know in the comment section below. And you know, if you were satisfied, please rate my video, and appreciate you guys watching it. And look for my next video, which will be on how to run ISOs. And see you later.